Ever wondered about the tiny, beautiful organisms living in our freshwater ponds and streams? Let's dive into the world of Pinnularia, a fascinating diatom often called a jewel of water. Pinnularia belongs to a group of algae known as diatoms. These microscopic powerhouses are crucial for our planet, contributing to nearly a quarter of the world's oxygen production. That's right, every fourth breath you take, you can thank an alga like this one. So, what does Pinnularia look like? It's a single-celled organism shaped like a tiny boat, and it lives a solitary life in freshwater environments. While it can't swim, it has a cool trick up its sleeve: it glides. It does this by secreting a trail of mucus, allowing it to move across surfaces. As a photosynthetic organism, it's a key player at the bottom of the food chain, forming a vital part of what we call phytoplankton. The most amazing feature of any diatom, including Pinnularia, is its cell wall. It's not made of cellulose like in plants, but of silica, the same material that makes up glass. This intricate glassy shell is called a frustule. Think of it like a tiny ornate pillbox or a petri dish. It has two overlapping halves, a larger top part called the epitheca and a smaller bottom part, the hypotheca. The surface of this frustule is covered in beautiful, fine lines and patterns, which is why they're called jewels of water. Pinnularia, being a pennate or boat-shaped diatom, has a distinct line running down its center called the raphe. This slit is the secret to its gliding movement. Now let's look inside this glass house. A thin layer of cytoplasm lines the wall. A large central vacuole takes up much of the space, and right in the middle, suspended by cytoplasmic threads, is the nucleus. You'll also find two large golden brown chloroplasts. This unique color comes from a pigment called fucoxanthin, which masks the green of chlorophyll, and instead of storing energy as starch like plants, diatoms store it as oil droplets. How do these tiny organisms multiply? Mainly through a simple process called binary fission. The cell inside divides and the two halves of the frustule separate. Each new cell takes one half of the old shell and then grows a new, smaller bottom half or hypotheca. Here is the catch: the cell that gets the original smaller half ends up smaller than its parent. Over many generations of this, the diatom population gets progressively smaller and smaller. So what happens when they get too small? To divide? They switch to sexual reproduction. This is their way of hitting the reset button on their size. Two small cells come together and their contents fuse to form a special cell called an auxospore. This auxospore grows and expands, reaching the original maximum size for the species. Once it's big enough, it forms a brand new, full-sized frustule around itself, and the cycle begins again. It's a brilliant strategy to ensure the species doesn't just shrink away into nothing. Beyond their fascinating life cycle, diatoms are incredibly important to us. When they die, their glassy frustules sink and accumulate over millions of years, forming a soft, chalky rock called diatomaceous earth. This stuff is amazing. It's used in everything from filtering our water and purifying sugar to being a mild abrasive in toothpaste and metal polishes. It's also used in paints and as insulation. Diatoms are also excellent environmental watchdogs. Since they are sensitive to changes in water chemistry, scientists can study diatom communities to monitor water quality and pollution levels. Plus, their intricate nanometer-scale structures are inspiring new ideas in materials science and nanotechnology. Of course, it's not all positive. Sometimes, under the right conditions, diatoms can grow excessively, leading to algal blooms that can clog waterways. But on the whole, the benefits of these microscopic jewels far outweigh any downsides. So next time you're near a pond or a stream, remember the hidden world of Pinnularia and its diatom cousins, working silently to produce the oxygen we breathe and build the foundation of aquatic life. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the microscopic world interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into science. See you next time.